Hey, welcome to the SpacePod. Hold it down for the town when the bass drops. Started as a mission, now this vision about to take off. Do it for the humans, what we tell them when they say welcome to the SpacePod. SpacePod, hold it down for the SpacePod. SpacePod, about to take off in a SpacePod. SpacePod, no, we do it for the SpacePod. SpacePod, do it for the humans. No, I do it for the humans, gotta keep it moving. What's that you got over there, Carnage?
I'm just hitting my hands on the table. This was how I first started beatboxing.
For real?
Say word.
Shit.
I'm on like high school classrooms. Da-da-da-da.
See, I couldn't afford drums, so I had to do that.
Damn. Hey, y'all, man. It's your boy, Palien, Vasion. This is another episode of SpacePodTV.
Yeah.
Hey, what's poppin'? We got the one and only Carnage in the building.
Hello.
Welcome, Carnage the Executioner, to the SpacePod.
Thank you for having me.
Man,
There's a UFO just left.
yeah.
It'll be back to get me in about a half an hour.
Yeah, we really out here, man.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So let's get into it, man.
Let's go.
Everything. Music, life. You know what I mean? Like,
What you got for me?
what's your, what you doing in town tonight?
I am performing at the aquarium, the legendary North Dakota Fargo Aquarium.
Yes.
Been playing there for years. Been playing there when it was just like a little fishbowl.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's an aquarium.
Yeah, right.
They were
right.
calling it, the aquarium, but they was coming up. But now it's like the last 5 shows I've had there have been really, really good. So now I'm starting to make the splash in Fargo that I've been wanting to make for the past 20 years.
Man, I'm so happy you come up here, man, because I remember seeing you like a decade ago when I was coming up in rap, trying to get my, who's rapping out here.
Mm-hmm.
And you came through. You didn't deny Fargo this hip-hop scene.
Nah, I never have. And even in the beginning where I felt like they wasn't really...
Right.
Do we swear on this? Can we?
Oh, yeah, you
No.
can say whatever you want.
When I felt like they wasn't really fucking with me.
Yes, sir.
Now, something happened and they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been having good shows here ever since. Shout out to D Mills and the Thrills.
Yep, shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Good old D Mills put me in front of a lot of people when she was booking over at the aquarium, and I think that's where it stepped up.
Yeah.
When she put me in front of those people, it was on. I was asking other people, but
Because they're getting a lot of love. They got the live band, right?
yeah. And then she moved to Minneapolis, but
yeah.
But she really took care of me a couple 3-4 times. And now I can come here and feel good about coming here at least once a year. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's how this music thing works. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love seeing the camaraderie of the indie grind. And once a year, that seems to be pretty good when you're hitting a place. That's what I noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So Minneapolis, then, that's where you're currently based out of right now, huh?
That's the St. Paul side. I'm in
Okay.
the suburb of St. Paul. Yeah, I live in the suburbs. What? I live
Shout
in
out.
Ember Grove Heights, in the St.
dude,
Paul
ain't
area.
nothing wrong with that,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? It's quiet. I can leave my car open by mistake and
Damn.
come back and my shit's still sitting in it. So I'm
Yo,
cool with that.
that's a blessing right there, man.
Bad.
'Cause Some parts of the cities can get pretty bad too.
Yeah, I lived in those parts too, and I did my time everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I feel you.
Now I want to relax.
No, yeah, for real.
Oh, hell yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with having a house up on a hill.
Nah.
Like, what would you do when brothers wanted you killed? You're like, right? That's that Dre shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
damn,
it's all good.
That's real.
I feel you.
So now, Minneapolis music scene now, like, how is that compared to the Fargo scene in your opinion?
I mean,
I don't know about comparing scenes, but, what do you see?
I mean, a scene is a scene, you know. It just depends on how willing the people are to work together,
Right.
and how willing the people are who are supposed to be the fans going to shows are willing to support the shows.
Ooh, get
Right.
into
So
it.
it's that's the biggest hurdle anywhere you go. Do the artist in the city work together, and do the people come out and see the artist when they throw shows? That is what determines how the city is.
Louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, man. And I don't really know exactly how artists work. You know what though? I've seen some real dope shows with Fargo artists working together out here before. Like I seen I think D Mills and and
Was it
Kip G.
Oh, Kip G.
They were doing
shout
that.
out Kip G.
Yeah, shout out the homie. He's been around for a minute, freestyle legend, all of that.
For sure.
He they were doing that Beastie Boys tribute thing, and I thought that was really dope. You know, coming together and them
representing hip hop.
Fargo, yeah, in Fargo, putting it on for Fargo. You know,
Right.
and then sometimes in Minneapolis, I'll say that artists tend to stay to themselves and they work with their cliques.
There's enough space
Right.
there to do that.
Yeah, but you know what's whack about it is like I've seen every artist, not every artist, but I've seen a lot of artists try to work on their own stuff and work with themselves so that they
Yeah.
could be the quote unquote first ones to blow up in Minnesota. You don't know how many times I've heard that dumbass statement.
Oh, right.
We're gonna put Minnesota on the map and all that stupid shit. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Right.
Like
Not if you really want it to work.
nah, I think
You know.
I think people working together is what makes a scene move. You know, and I've always been the dude, even before I ever put out nice. Before I ever put out my first album,
how
I was
we
on
feel.
everybody's albums, man. I was
Right.
doing verses on everybody's shit. I
So
was
features.
I was featuring, I was doing shows where people would ask me to just come down and bless the mic at their show, and it
Right.
wasn't my show. And I would leave my house and go and rock with other people when it wasn't even my show. So,
Yo, let's get into that features, man. So that was a good move.
oh yeah,
for
I
you
was
coming
everywhere.
up.
Yeah, I was everywhere.
Because
And-
Palien's talking about more features and things, and
yeah,
if it's a
Well,
good
it's
move.
not. It's not just features. It's like consistency.
yes, consistency.
Combined with being interactive with your fan base and
Yep.
with other potential rappers and artists and producers,
Mm-hmm.
and basically like, you know how it should be, like a habitat of coexistence.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's how it should be, at least. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and it ain't always like that. And
No,
I feel like from the beginning, I was that dude. I was the dude who was always willing to do something
There
with somebody
goes
else.
that man.
All the time, man. To the point
Right.
where people was like, "Man, you on everybody else's shit. When is your shit coming out?" You know, people started actually saying that to me, and then
That's what's up.
I remember when I was doing my thing for a minute, and then I stopped doing my thing to do stuff with two groups that I was in. And then when I came back to do a stage show of my own, it had been like almost 3 years since I had done a solo
Damn.
show. And I felt
Right.
funny on stage. I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
I feel like naked on stage because I'm
Right.
by myself. And because I had been spending all those years doing stuff with other people. And I had to
Yeah.
just kind of take it back. You know, I had to take it back and get something from myself. And then, you know, a couple of my friends kind of got salty at me. A couple of people was like, yo, you ain't got no time for nobody no more. I was like, look, motherfucker, I
There's only so
perform
much
with you.
time in the day.
I did.
Really,
shit.
though.
You know, I was still doing stuff with people, but it was just crazy to have, you know, to see what I needed to do in order for me to come into my own. I needed to stop just focusing on doing stuff with other people, but then get myself in a position and then come back and do stuff with people still.
And that's absolutely what it takes. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in the group, and eventually we kind of like everybody has their own styles and tastes, and you got to find yours.
Yeah. And you can't always find it when you're.
So I feel you
giving,
on that.
Yeah, when you're giving your thing to everybody else, but then there's something dope about being able to do stuff with other people because I did verses
That
and
healthy
songs.
collaboration.
Yeah, I did verses and songs and stuff with people that I never would have written myself. You know, so doing something with somebody else might bring something out in you that you didn't know you had. So it was helpful, but it did like doing stuff with so many people for so long prevented me from like building on my own thing for like a good 3-4 years.
Oh yeah, for
You
real.
know, and then
I feel you on that, because like even when like for the longest time as an artist, I would just like literally only listen to my shit and like not really care about what the rap scene is at the time or who's hot or who's doing this or who's doing that.
We all grow.
But then
you know?
once I started listening to other people's music, it kind of inspires you to adapt to maybe a different type of mindset or a different type of style, and it could
That is true.
inspire your next hit. You don't even know.
yeah, and that's why Minnesota artists need to stop trying to be cliquey with their own and like being the first ones to put Minnesota. I'm always say it. Like
I mean,
that.
the first
You be
one,
the first
you know-
one to put Minnesota on.
I
Stop
don't
thinking
know.
like that,
Right.
and click with other people so that so we can all move together. But you know,
I feel you.
I got tired of waiting for people to like come and return the favor.
Yeah, right.
You know, I did a lot of favors for
I mean-
motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I did a lot of free shows. I did a lot of free verses. I did a whole lot of shit. I showed up at people's shows, and like when their band or their guy didn't show up, I came and did the drums for missing drummers in bands. I did all kind of crazy shit, man. I come up and beatbox people's whole sets when their people didn't show up.
Right.
And it.
For free, for the love of it.
Yep, and then I stepped back at one moment. I was like, who's booking shows out there? Who's doing what? And it was very difficult for me to get the shows I wanted to get in Minneapolis, so I started touring.
Ooh, yeah, you did. You not only did you start touring, you tour internationally.
All the time.
We gotta get into this. What's one of your most recent tours, just international?
I'm on tour right now. This is the Eat to Live tour right now.
Shout out the Eat to Live tour, Carnage the Executioner.
Yep, and this is a 56 date tour, and
That's what's up.
I'm done with
real.
Yep, I'm done with a little over 2/3 of it. So I had to give Fargo some.
Oh yeah.
And so this is currently I'm on tour right now. This is not a one-off. This is part of a bigger tour.
And how's this tour been for you?
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's been beautiful. I've played so many cities that I've never played before. I played at least, like 10, 12 cities I've never played before on this tour and had great results.
Well, go ahead and list some of them off, man. Give them some love. What's up?
I mean, a lot of them were in Washington. I played.
Oh yeah, they got a good music scene out there.
Man, I played some small cities that were really dope for the tour. Ellensburg. I played Port Townsend. I played Tacoma for the first time.
That's what's up.
Yeah, all three of those shows were pretty fucking good.
See, and those are memorable to you, so that's how you know that shit was lit.
And on off days, like Sundays and Mondays and shit.
Yeah,
They were just phenomenal shows on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. And then Santa Ana, I played Santa Ana, California for the first time.
That West Coast vibe, huh?
Yeah, oh my God. That was one of the dopest shows of the tour too. Shout out to Santa Ana, Giants Casting Shadows clothing company. They really put a real dope bill together for me, and I went out there and just, showed my ass, and they watched. It was great.
Man, hell yeah.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, I played somewhere in Oregon for the first time. To Grants Pass, I played there for the first time. That was a good show.
Right. You talking about the States now. You said you had just got back when we were talking earlier from Bangkok.
I went to Bangkok last year. I was in Bangkok.
International.
I did 3 shows in Bangkok, and I did one in Vietnam. It was crazy to do one in Vietnam because, all we ever see is like the pictures of what it used to look like during the war and shit.
Yeah, they don't tell you how beautiful it is.
Oh my goodness. I was like, it was all water and dope bridges, and like, it was so beautiful. I was like, oh shit, I could, but it was hot. It was hot as a motherfucker. It was hot. my boy was like, yo, when you get out here, your ankles are gonna be, your toenails are gonna sweat. And it was hot, but yo, it was so dope. Food was good. People were nice. The shows were good. It's just, like, I'll go anywhere where people wanted to hear some dope shit. You say you want some dope shit, I'll be like, find me, I'll come.
Yeah, right.
So it was dope to be able to go over there. In the years past, I did a lot of stuff in France too.
Oh wow.
So that wasn't the first time I left the country, but it was the first time, playing, the Asian area.
They got some healthy food out there too.
Man, it was just, everything was dope. It was really dope to be out there, and it was dope to be performing and have people who have never heard you be flipping out over you. Like, I was just like, motherfuckers were like, oh shit.
Right.
It was so dope.
That's
it was
vibe.
Such a great feeling. So I'll be getting around a little bit.
So what was the first time you left the country? What was the first country you went to?
I went to France, Europe the first time. That was in, what year did I go to France? I went to France, I think, in 2011. I think that was the first time I went. Myself and Desdemona. Shout out to the sister Desdemona.
Shout out Desdemona.
Yep, her and I are a group called Ill Chemistry, and we haven't put out a record in a while, but that don't mean we broke up. We still gonna be doing some shit. But her and I hooked up with a French jazz label out there called Nato Records, and they put out our album and had us out there. We did like,
jazz.
I did like 9 dates out there and like 2 or 3 tours, and got my first tattoo out there, did a dope music video out there, and met some really cool people. It was just, man, I've been fortunate, working hard allowed me to meet people that make it now easier for me to work smarter.
So hard work though. That was
hard work. Yeah, man. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You know,
Putting
you
yourself out there.
Yeah, you got to take time away from something that might be super important to just for a little while focus your energy on your career.
That's one of my favorite quotes I heard. Success is a lonely road.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Who said that? That's kind of genius.
I think it was Greg Plitt, that fitness guy.
Oh man,
You remember that guy? He got ran over by a train.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That took a hard turn, bro.
Yeah, I know. But he died. You got to know about.
He died in the run over thing?
So basically, this dude
sucks.
was making a video of like, saying how limitless the human body is or what. He was like, I'm going to outrun this train because he was just on such a high. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and he didn't outrun it?
He did not outrun it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so.
Damn, that sucks.
But that being said, it don't mean that you can't outrun a train.
Well,
like,
I'm not going to try it. But
we could evolve. You never know. We could evolve to being 50 mile per hour running machines.
But that's a dope ass statement.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's and sometimes it is because you know people who will see you get some bit of success and then they get frustrated and they walk away from you and it's like, well, cool. We wasn't that cool anyway. If that's what it takes for you to not be cool with me is me being successful, or
because true successful people actually want to see other people successful. They just don't want to see them take over their business. But at the same time, there's room out here.
There's so much room, and I was stuck in a rut before at some time where I was thinking, well, if him being heard means I'm not going to be heard. And that was the stupidest shit I ever told myself. Now I'm like, let's all be heard together, and there's plenty of room. You just got to find your own lane and drive in it, and people will hear you in your lane. Like I'm being heard in my lane in a way that's incomparable to anybody else. So I am being heard, but I just had to create my own lane in order for it to happen. Happen on the level that I want it to happen on. If I'm trying to do what I'm doing in the circle with everybody else, then I'm either going to get swallowed up in what people think is the most popular form of it, or I'm gonna get outcasted because people get intimidated. And I found that I intimidate people a whole lot with what I do with my
you gotta shake them up though.
Yeah, but then some people who have the opportunities that you want to be a part of, when they allow you to step in with them and they see what you do, then they be like, nah,
they don't call you back.
I can't exactly.
Oh yeah,
they be like, I can't fuck with this dude.
So outshine us on our own show.
So it's like, you know what? Nah, I'm not trying to steal your show anymore. I didn't try to steal it before, but it got stolen. Sorry.
That's so funny you bring that up because you had a whole tour and album or something based off of the show Stealer.
The Attack of the Show Stealer.
Yes.
And I came up with that based on people calling me that. I never called myself the Show Stealer before somebody called me that. I was wondering. Used to call me that. Like I think the term started to stick when I was on that. No, I don't know. When I made the song before I went on the Atmosphere tour, and nobody had ever heard the song, and then this dude kept on calling me the Show Stealer. Every time he tagged me in something, he was like, the Show Stealer. But people would say it to me all the time.
Like a promotional thing.
Yeah, and people would say it to me all the time. So I was like, let me write a song about it, but I only will talk the shit that I can back up. So
that's the only way.
Yep, so everything I said in the song was real, and it was based on things that people had told me. And some of the people I grew up listening to, some of the people I like as artists, have said, I don't really fuck with that Show Stealer song. I've had a couple people be like, yo, that Show Stealer song is my shit. And I've had a couple other ones be like, nah, I can't fuck with that one. I like that song and this song, but not that Show Stealer shit. So so now it's like, all right, cool. We can hook up if the playing field is level, or I'll just drive down my own lane and do me, and then I don't have to compete with anybody but myself.
No doubt. And speaking of your own lane, you found your own style, and there's no doubt about this. So why don't you let the people know, on SpacePod, what you kind of do live? It's not just getting up there with a microphone and a cell phone.
If I had to break it down into a technical term or genre for myself now,
from you,
I would call myself an improvisational jazz beatboxer and rhythmic storyteller.
Y'all got all that?
Shit. That's I figured out that's my label.
Right.
I'm more than a hip hop artist. I'm more than a beatboxer. I'm all of that other stuff and the other stuff I just said that I'm not.
Yeah.
Just.
Right.
So that's
a working musician.
Yeah, I work all the time. I'm on tour, 2/3 of the year now.
Right.
I love it. I love seeing that, because it's, people be making tracks and putting them to SoundCloud and never doing a live show. It ain't that ain't gonna get you satisfied with yourself, let alone the people who you're trying to impress.
Yeah, you might get a few views and somebody might say your song is dope, but you really need to get out there and test how people view you in person.
Yeah, right.
And that was the biggest thing. You know, I was sitting around waiting for people to buy my records, and it was like, no, I got to go to the people. I have to go to where they're at and not be afraid to put myself out there. Yeah, and that's when
really what it is.
Yep, and that's when the results started looking the way I wanted them to look. You know, not before that. You know, I wanted the numbers, but the numbers didn't come until I went and got the results. And the numbers are still growing, but the results don't need to grow. The results are gonna come because I do what I do and I fucking murder.
Yeah, as long as you keep going.
So the results will be there. The numbers will come after the results, and that's what I needed. I wanted the numbers first, and I realize now that that's some bullshit. You got to go out and work for it.
Well, that's like with any type of promotion, really. Like, say you got like a paid promo going on Facebook, right? What is it doing? It's putting that in front of people,
right?
So it's no different than you being on the street and rapping to someone, and they come walking by and they become. It's the same type of thing, except person to person connection is always the most genuine.
I agree. Like I used to sell some things here and there. I used to
merch
do okay.
Game strong now.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that too. But I used to do some decent sales on my website, online. But now I don't hardly get any web sales. It's because I'm everywhere in the cities already that people would buy me from. Right, like the people who would buy stuff from my website, now I'm in their city. They don't have to order it online. They can get it from me in person.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's way better.
Yeah, it's way better. And
it's just like that personal connection.
And one of the reasons I'm able to sell more in person is because of the personal connection. And I am no stranger to knowing how to sell myself to people.
Yeah, and it's all about survival too. Like if you're on the road and they buy your T-shirt, that's helping you eat.
Yeah.
You ravenous, remember?
Yeah, exactly. I got a song on my album actually called Results versus Numbers.
Bet. I'm going to look that up right now.
Yeah, you play that joint. Because that's the one that... my man heard that and was like, "Yo, you that one was coming from some type of place." And I was like, "Yeah, it was coming from a place of like growth. It was a place of realization."
You talking about this one right here?
Yeah, play that shit. Start over, because the beginning is so key. All right. Start over.
Let's do that. We're gonna scratch it back. Hey, yo, DJ, run that back. Check this out, right here on SpacePodTV.
I got nobody? Well, it's not nobody. There's people here. It's not, as I say, not filled. The people that are here to see you, just so you know. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Quite obvious my records are not chart climbing. So as a result, the numbers I got aren't lying. Wrote the rhymes to provoke the shines and open eyes to know most of time folks decline to be at my shows in line.
Damn.
Get
a real job.
Yes, it is disappointing. Friends only
y'all ready?
On the guest list, it gets annoying. Fans, friends, and family, I treasure your view. But I'm last to get action if there's something better to do. Racism, political, animal, meme-rooted jokes get more response and more likes than any scene music post. I've established a niche and I can craft a subject, but lack the public attention just because I don't have a budget. Begging for fame is atrocious, changing the focus. Tourists fighting live game, rigor mortis, lane for the dopest. Involves heavy grind, but 400, 4,000 arousal. Now they're in awe. The result every time. Triple extra large, perplexed by division, redirect my position.
Damn.
Writing moves.
No, my man said Mars up in there.
Collect high attention. This I control. Triple extra large.
It gets better. Listen.
By division, redirect my position. Insist writing rows. Default heard abundance. Now results versus numbers. Collect high attention. This I control.
Let's go.
Here it is.
How many people are in there, man? It's not full, but don't be mad at the people who are here because you're mad at the ones who didn't show up. Just remember that.
Whew.
Greater results await me, numbers can show. Perhaps I'm not underrated, I may be underexposed. Now charging some farthest parts and then working hardest bargains. Regarded starving artists marching in search of target markets. Won't only be one who drops promo, you watch local.
The world leaves it all, I got layers like a Tupac vocal.
12 in attendance in a new city, not a flop, expectable. 12 in attendance in my own city, not acceptable. Formula, pressure and urgency, I don't have a hit, I'll be giving crowds a many never have heard of me. Don't phone it in, no days off, pay to play fails and good Carnage is absent, stacking more cash and merch to the sale of tickets.
that, Carnage.
Don't pay me for work, fine, you finna get these hands. I lied, I'm here to convert 9 into 15 fans. Because with tears, sweat and blood spillage left behind, I live up to the name, grow numbers and kill it every time. 3XL, upset, try to dish.
But are they hearing you though?
Yo, that's lit.
That's it.
Underexposed, you said. Now that's some true
Yeah,
shit.
you can cut that right there. I said, greater results await me. Numbers can show. Perhaps I'm not underrated. I may be underexposed.
That's
now
fucking-
charging to farthest parts and then working hardest bargains. Regarded starving artists marching in search of target markets. Won't only be one who drops promo. You watch local. The world needs to know I got layers like a Tupac vocal. 12 in attendance in a new city. Not a flop. Expectable. 12 in attendance in my own city. Not acceptable.
Hey.
What?
Damn.
What?
Carnage be known to breaking it down.
Come on,
I
man.
break that shit down. So that's what I had to tell myself some things, and now I'm going where I want to go. Mm-hmm. You know, it took some realization. It took some I fell a couple times and what I would call metaphorically fell and hurt myself a little bit.
I get that, yeah.
And I realized that I was hurting myself. Nobody else was hurting me. I was the one hitting my head against the wall and expecting not to see blood every time.
That's the problem.
ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like we don't want to see it, but you have to have that realization. And
Yeah.
then once you do, you get so far past it because life is a learning experience.
Exactly. So yeah,
feel you.
now I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and more.
What you meant to do.
and
why you put here.
and more is coming.
And
more
more.
is coming.
Oh, say, okay, we're going to keep that under wraps for now. But on the back of your shirt, it says a few words, don't it?
It says plant-based poets. So
Yes.
that was a really big turning point for me, because once I went plant-based and cut out all of the animal products, my mind started thinking more metaphorically and started thinking more absolutely too. And I just got clearer. Everything in my mind got clearer about what I was doing and what I wasn't doing. And
Right.
then I was able to put together the path that I wanted to go on. You know, but I had to realize what was going right and what was going wrong, and then restructure my whole approach. And now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So it
Well,
was
we
crazy.
loving it, man. Don't stop. Don't ever stop, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Like,
yeah.
You repping this hip hop culture. You one of the people that I always tell people about is really doing it, and you ain't hard to find, bro.
Well, people tried to make me believe I was. Well, yeah, it's hard to find you. I was like, you just ain't looking. If you put Carnage and then the letter T in Google, my name comes up.
Right.
Carnage the Executioner comes up. I'm not hard to find. I am fucking everywhere online.
That's what we're saying.
I'm all over the place. I'm all over people's records. My merchandise is out there. There's pictures of me, the mad songs, all that shit. And consistently, I've been putting out projects every year since 2011. So I don't know why, anybody would say I'm hard to find, but you just ain't looking, or you ain't looking for this.
Right.
But if you're looking for some dope shit that's really gonna push you in a direction that makes you rethink what you're doing, like I had to do for myself, then I'm the guy you should be looking for.
Look for him. Check for him.
And find me. I'm the guy you should find. I'm not gonna say look, because look implies that you might not.
Yeah.
You might not see it.
It's the difference between listening and
you have
hearing.
to find me. Yeah, exactly. You have to find me, and I'm not hard to find.
And where do we find you at?
Everywhere. My website is carnagetheexecutioner.com. I'm on Instagram, Carnage the Executioner, Twitter, Carnage XXXL, Facebook, Carnage the Executioner, YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I have a,
That's what's
I
up.
have
Yo,
a
check out his
SoundCloud
music
channel.
videos.
I got really dope videos too.
Oh, yeah, that
I like
shit's
my videos.
crazy.
I like my videos. I think they're fucking
It's been cool to see you do more videos too.
Yeah, I stopped doing them for a while because the money I was spending on them wasn't turning into, I wasn't getting the results. So then I went back and did a couple more, and I really liked them. But what I'm seeing is people don't watch whole music videos. How the fuck do you start watching
yeah,
a
they
video
don't.
and not finish it?
I know, it's
That's the
crazy.
weirdest shit. Like, just listen to a song then if you're not gonna watch the whole. I thought the whole idea of the video was to get you more into the song so that you watch.
Yeah. So
It
you
was-
see those stats. People,
Oh, man, I
people
saw
don't
this.
think you see the stats.
I saw the
Definitely
analytics
do.
and it kind of hurt my feelings again. I was like, but I was like, you know what? Nah, just do you.
Yeah,
Just
right.
do what you're supposed to do. Put it on multiple platforms and don't expect people to just watch it because it's on YouTube. And I ended up getting a whole lot of attention for this Eat to Live video that I put out about,
Eat to Live on YouTube right now. Y'all check that out.
Yeah, and on that I talked about my decisions to go plant-based. And and I got a decent amount of press for it. And now that put me in a whole different lane too. So now people are hitting me up saying, I'm going to come to your show because you're vegan. I'm like, what? Really?
Right.
That's all I had to do was stop eating meat in order for you to come to my show?
I mean, there's so much more to you, but at the same time,
I know,
as long as you being real.
Oh yeah, it was. I didn't do it for that.
Those people
it's
like
crazy.
See realness.
No, it's crazy to have somebody be like, "Man, I missed your show, and if I would have known you were vegan, I'd have tried harder to get to it."
That just sounds kind of weird. Man.
I know it's really weird.
No, wild ass.
Or how about this? Minnesota rapper drops a vegan single.
Oh my god!
In
I'm
the
like
newspaper now, and
yeah,
you're like,
I was like
vegan.
in a vegan single.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that article on Facebook.
Yeah, veg.
And I was
news or
like,
whatever.
that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too, but I'm still trying to figure out what a vegan single is. Like a single that doesn't eat animal products. I guess.
I guess, because
But,
all the substance is there. As far as material, it's got the substance. So
yeah, man, I really
good.
like the way it turned. So yeah, I was kind of hurt that some of my videos didn't get the views that I wanted, but the views that it got were the right ones. You know, like that one got the right ones. So yeah, maybe it didn't get 50,000 views, but it got 3,000 views from people who really care about what I'm trying to say. And that's, sometimes quality over quantity, man. Like, what is the quality of the
Sometimes,
view?
absolutely.
I see a lot of people with a whole bunch of views on videos, but how far are they getting with all those views?
Oh my
Don't
God.
even get Mr. Palien started on that one.
It's crazy shit.
I'm trying to refrain from talking about it.
No, this is a
but,
good episode because you're talking that real, so you need to
y'all really need to focus on engagement. The views don't mean shit in 2019. I swear to God, they don't mean shit anymore if you don't got the right engagement on your videos.
Right.
This man understands.
You could have fucking 20,000 views on your music video, but if you got 5 comments, you ain't doing shit. I promise you that.
And if they're all
You know
your
what I'm saying?
comments, man, check yourself.
They're
quick.
bots.
You got to have real likes and real comments. You got to have real people sharing it because, like, numbers, they don't mean shit anymore. Like, you even go onto TikTok, they won't even show you the views on videos. They'll just show you the interaction.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was
that
thinking
takes
too.
all of the
That takes your
Right?
ego right out the fucking door, man.
You're going to be like, yeah, I did all this great stuff. I'm headlining. Meanwhile, you're not headlining. Stop lying to your fans.
Man,
damn.
I'm trying to
You
keep
dropped
that
some
to a
knowledge on me,
minimum,
bro.
but you know what I'm
Some
saying?
knowledge on your boy right quick. All right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with that.
Oh, you
yeah.
ain't on TikTok?
Nah.
Oh my God, you got
Oh.
your beatboxing shit would kill it on TikTok, bro.
Bet.
Oh,
Okay, I'm talking.
Maybe I'll try it.
I'm talking. We signed up, and within hours, we were hitting 400 views on a video.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the game
Yeah.
in 2019 and 2020 that we coming up on is really your Instagram, your
Instagram,
YouTube,
yeah.
and your TikTok.
Okay.
So yeah,
YouTube is kind of crazy though. It's tough because if people aren't on YouTube looking for you, they won't find you because
Yeah.
the algorithm is blocked for YouTube on Facebook.
Yep.
So people won't
Oh, yeah.
find you on.
They don't play
on-
nice.
And Facebook owns Instagram. So how,
Oh, yeah.
how are they blocking your your YouTube views on Facebook or on Instagram too?
Yeah.
Now I just put up videos on Instagram and they do a lot better than just putting up a picture or just a Facebook post.
yeah, they do.
Right.
Unless you post about, some political shit or whatever, or some
race,
booty,
or some booties.
or some booties, or a funny meme.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying, or
Right.
like that.
And
But
the thing about it too, with just stepping the game up on those platforms, is not even so much how many, like you said, not as many views, but like how
Quality.
you put your products in there, the right links, you
Yep.
know, stuff like that. Like
or
telling
having
people,
the right product too, like like you were talking about merch earlier.
Yeah,
like
let's
some
get into
people
it.
don't have merch, like literally don't. Like I see people do shows and they
Blows
don't
my
have
mind.
anything. Like they don't have a shirt, they don't have a.
step your game up.
Or there's still some cats with some slim case CDs.
Oh yeah.
That they write on with like Sharpie.
Yeah, and
If
it's
they
like,
write on them though,
man, I'm saying like.
it's crazy.
Like-
You can't. That's it's unacceptable.
Yeah, you gotta have like with my thing.
I
I
don't know
try
what
to
to say
come up.
about
I
that.
try to come up with merchandise that matches the concept of whatever product I'm putting, whatever project
Yeah.
I'm putting out at the time. So right
Okay.
now, for example, I'm selling my album is Ravenous, and I'm selling pot holders and oven mitts.
Okay.
Totally makes sense.
Right.
If
you
your thing is-
hungry-
if you're hungry, you're in the kitchen listening to my record while you cooking. You
See
know,
that?
and
Yeah.
and the pot holders, the oven mitts, I can't hold on to them. I have to keep ordering them because people come to the show and they go, "Oh my God!" They laugh and pick it up and buy it.
Yeah.
course they
Right,
do.
Oh my
right,
God!
right.
I've never seen an oven mitt or
For a rapper.
pot holder
That's
at,
that
a,
shock
at a rap
fac-
show.
That's that shock factor. That's good marketing right
Oh
there.
yeah, man! It's shout out to my boy DJ Attatrack at Loud Socks.
Shout
He
out.
told me, he was like, "Yo, socks and oven mitts are gonna do good for you, and he was right.
Some people just see that. They see that with the marketing. And I know when you did the Ravenous, you was on M&M's. You know, you did the food thing there.
Oh, that was for Minnesota Mean.
Oh, Minnesota Mean. Yeah.
I had the Minnesota Mean logo on M&M's. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, I sold a lot of those.
Minnesota Mean's funny too, because it's supposed to be Minnesota. Well, not supposed to be, but they say Minnesota Nice, right?
Yeah, they say Minnesota Nice, but you know
that's that undercover shit.
Go listen to the song, and anybody listening to this, listen to the Minnesota Mean song, and you'll understand.
I've listened to the record. It was real. It was real good too.
Yeah, I like that record. My new one's better. Yeah. But,
you
but
said
my Minnesota Mean record is dope.
You said this new one is your best work.
It's my magnum opus right now. I gotta beat this one. Yep. I gotta beat this one next go around. So I got some.
Let me see how many tracks is on here.
Yo, that's the nice thing about your mindset, because it's like you're pretty much competing with the old version of yourself
every time,
which is how it should be.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying?
My next record got to be better. Yep.
Yeah, because like everybody else, like this other guy over here, he's not you.
Right.
You don't have to let him directly affect your reality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
I affect my own. I affect my own reality.
Yeah. Right.
And like that's why I go on tour. I book my own tours, and a lot of times I do my own tours by myself, because if I do all this myself, I don't have anybody else to be mad at if something doesn't work but myself. And I hate being mad at people, but I will challenge myself. And it allows me to challenge myself. You know, I went from booking 5 date tours to booking 12 to booking 16 to booking 32, from 32 to 40 something. Now I'm at almost 60 dates.
Damn.
This last one is 56 dates. Now my next one has to be 60.
You gotta do it.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
I gotta do it.
Eventually, you're gonna be just counting more the days you have off per year. You feel me?
I know, right? Yeah.
And that's good.
I like
that's
that.
Good.
I like the way you just said that. Hey, that's a challenge.
Well, shit, you just got
less days. I have definitely on this tour. I have less days off than I do. On.
It's gonna be.
Oh, you just made them a new challenge.
There's like,
That's a real challenge for that ass internet. All right, that's what's
days
up.
off. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
The less days off tour.
Speaking of.
My man.
You just gave what?
Come
you
on.
Just game. You should have said that online. Somebody gonna take that. No.
Oh shit. We'll just.
I gotta get it first. I gotta get it first.
No, we got you.
The less dates off to. What did you say? Say it.
The less days off.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of genius. That's right up
Carnage the Executioner.
That's right up my alley too.
That's just what happens at SpacePod, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
when like-minded people come together, man, we create magic, bro.
Wow.
Like straight
got
up.
you out here, man. We got you out here in Fargo, man. Anytime you want to swing through.
Oh,
you know,
I'm coming, man.
Oh yeah,
bro. You see, I've been hitting here once a year for the last few years. You know, and if the demand goes up, I'll come out twice.
Oh yeah, you know it's gonna go up, man. We got so much shit going on out here.
I'm liking it out here, man.
We're trying to build this community effort up real big, man, because like
all about it.
That's how people get noticed, man. When there's more and more people doing something, they're gonna be like, "What are they doing over there?" You know what I'm saying?
And when you don't stop, you're gonna succeed. Because the people that quit, they could have succeeded if they just kept going.
That's true.
Or I
almost quit a couple times, and I'm glad I didn't. Because now I'm having the best time and the best movement in my career than I've ever had.
We glad.
And if I would have stopped the 2 times that I was going to stop, I wouldn't be where I'm at now.
Now you artist. That's for life.
Yes, indeed.
You never know what's right around the corner, man.
Nope.
For real.
Nope, you don't.
And the universe is very patient. It don't care how long you gotta wait.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
And you have to be cool with the fact that the universe is patient.
Oh yeah.
The universe is gonna work on its own time. Oh man, these are gems, yo. This is like a whole album concept right here, man.
Oh, dude, come on now.
You walk around gonna have like all of these sayings. It's gonna be my next EP and shit.
Shit, man.
It would be a blessing and an honor, man. Believe me. And we're gonna promote you right here again on the next episode.
I appreciate it. The homegirl over here, she's looking at the clock like I'm looking at it. She's like, "Look, you got to get out of here. Well, I got to get to the the aquarium pretty soon." But
going to the aquarium tonight.
Yeah, throw something else at me right quick on the way out. You got anything else you want to ask me right quick?
Hey, what about
I got one thing.
What about if Breeze does a beatbox and you do a freestyle?
No, how about he does a beatbox by himself?
You freestyle.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. Yeah, hey, Carnage, man, if you want to kick a little something, man, we got you right here.
Oh, my God.
Y'all ready?
Oh, my God. What is this?
Hey. Yeah.
Who's hitting this?
As I fly through the sky so fluently, yes, I must do this hip-hop thing till I'm 6 in the ground or up in your town and coming through your city and land of no pity, cause we do it here right now. From ND to M in the nation all around. Such a blessing to be up in here with my man Carnage and Palien Vasion up in your ear, yeah. And it just don't stop and it won't quit. Breeze on the track just to let you know we ain't putting up with your bullshit. Cause we flowing on and on. Break it down to the break of dawn. Unique when I speak, so best move your feet. I'm telling you a blessing in disguise is discreet.
Yo.
You hear me? I'm telling you a blessing in disguise is discreet.
I'm gonna give all that one over there.
The end. That was dope. That was dope. And I did a little beat on the table too, if y'all was wondering.
I was just too mesmerized by your beatboxing, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Y'all coming to the show tonight, right?
Oh, shit, we might have to pull up.
Have to. I thought you was going for sure. I'm about to destroy, man. You gotta come down.
Okay.
Yeah, what time is it?
I'm going on at 11.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So, but Mikey D, the dude who's starting it off, is dope. This dude, like, I was at Earth Rhythms.
Yeah, Earth Rhythms.
I was at that
Great Potholes, another one.
Yeah, it was a really dope little festival, and I gotten off the stage and I was packing my stuff up, and I heard a dude on stage sound checking, playing guitar, singing Kendrick Lamar. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Oh yeah,
Bitch, don't kill my
and
vibe.
he sound checked and played the guitar and then sang that for a sound check, and I was like, that dude is dope.
So that's Mikey D.
Yes, he's starting to show off, and then I go, and then Frog Leg is headlining, and then I'm hopping up with Frog Leg. Frog Leg is a dope band from Minneapolis, and I'm gonna hop up and do some shit with them. So it's gonna be a really, really, really dope night. This might end up being the best attended Carnage show in Fargo. This might end up being the one.
So if we get up in there, we get some video footage of that, we're gonna add it to your podcast episode.
Do it. You should.
That'd be lit.
Yeah, they need to see. They need to see that. People need to see. In order for people to understand what I really do live, you got to see it.
Yeah. This is but a tiny preview that we just did here. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but
you really got to see it. So, yeah, man, good looking out, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, we appreciate you, man.
Sorry I got here so late. I had to take care of a little bit of business and then grab some food. Grab me some plant-based right quick.
Yeah,
I didn't know when I was gonna see none with a 3-hour drive.
Yeah,
and then
plant-based poets.
That's right.
He's in the building.
That's the next tour. Actually, the next tour, no, not the next one, but the next time I come through Fargo will be the Plant-Based Poets Tour.
Okay.
And guess who's gonna be on that tour with me, y'all? Katana the Don.
Oh, I've been wanting to see Homegirl.
I'm bringing her, and I told her, I told her, I said, you better eat your Wheaties because this is gonna be the longest tour I've ever done, and you gonna be on it.
Oh my god.
So
she down to work. You already know.
Katana's a monster. And let me tell you something else about Katana. I'm like her biggest salesperson next to herself. I threw her a loop pedal, and she's looping now.
Wow.
Look.
Come on.
Look,
what?
fam, look. She beatboxes, right?
Yeah.
Then she plays bass over the top of it and loops it.
She got the new bass guitar.
Dude.
That's going to get nasty.
Dude. I'm saying, she's the new show stealer, yo.
And she out in Colorado right now.
Yeah, she moved out to Colorado.
Yeah.
Smart, very smart move for her because she's making a lot of noise out there, and she's doing something that she wasn't doing before.
Absolutely.
And us on tour together is gonna be me and her doing the looping thing, and then we gonna get on set. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little thing we doing. We doing a little homage paying to y'all Emcee Breed fans. Any Emcee Breed?
Detroit represent.
Okay. Tupac.
Yes.
Remember the song "I Gotta Get Mine"?
Come on.
You gotta get me and Katana
I gotta get mine.
Fam, me and Katana are remaking that.
Damn.
Please do.
We're gonna cover that, but do our own verses, and she's gonna play bass for it, and I'm gonna
be
beatbox
sick.
for it. And the first time we ever drop it, it's gonna be live. We're gonna be doing it on tour.
Wow.
We're not gonna even record it first. We're gonna do it live. That's how I test the song. I don't even record this shit first. I go and do it live.
Shit.
So I'm challenging her to do that. Oh yeah,
Next level.
It's gonna be stupid. So just imagine me and her covering Breed and Tupac.
Hey, appreciate you sharing that gem right here on SpacePod
Nobody's
TV.
ever heard about that until now. All right, so y'all be prepared for some dope shit.
Man, pay attention, y'all.
Holy shit.
We out here for real.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite songs, bro.
Oh my god,
I remember that
love
video.
That song.
I remember that. Oh
Hey,
my
number
goodness.
9.
Dude, Breed is underrated.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yes, Ain't No Future in Your Front, and it's still always
got
gonna be
such
a classic. But
smooth
his flow is just nasty
his
in general.
flow was like what? And this dude's from the Midwest.
Oh yes, always a
Bet it
nice
up.
MC, super dope. I'm really sad that we don't get to hear more music from him.
Yeah, R.I.P.
You know, we already know
laid
about
it down.
Tupac, but I mean, why don't we talk a little bit more about Breed?
Yo,
You know, like
yeah,
Breed deserves some respect too.
Dude, he was collabing with all types of people too.
He was killing it.
That's
killing
it.
Killing it.
I always loved it. I was looking for his albums and stuff.
Yep.
You know, 'cause
There was one time where he put out he was the first one I think to put out 2 albums in a year. one time.
Wouldn't surprise me. His grind.
He did it, and then I know DMX did it too. DMX did something like 2 albums in like 8 or 9 months.
DMX got betted. If he could put another album out in a month, they give him another $1 million.
Is that what his thing was?
And he did it because
they said that? That was his thing?
That was why it happened.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
He a hustler too, but he could rap. What? He could rap.
Stop. Drop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a beat I haven't remade yet.
Palien loves some DMX tracks.
man, DMX.
I might have to do that tonight. Y'all come down. I'll do one of my songs to DMX.
Oh my God, I gotta
Stop,
see that.
Drop, set him down, open up shop. I'm gonna try to do that song tonight. I'm gonna try.
We're gonna be there,
yeah.
man. We're gonna be there.
I'm at least do the beat. But yeah, y'all come down tonight. Everybody who's well, by the time they hear this, it'll already have happened. But the next time I come down, after you hear this, you should come down and check me out. I'm gonna be with Katana the Don. It's gonna be the Plant-Based Poets tour.
Real talk.
And it's gonna be ridiculous. The merch is gonna be so stupid for that tour.
Hell
I'm just
yeah.
letting you know. You think the shit I got now is stupid?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to the straight stupidity, man. Straight,
It's about to get
like
crazy.
Special ed like look.
Y'all
I'm
wilding
telling
out.
you. All right, I got to get fucking out of here. They go,
Hey, man.
where is he? Where is he?
Appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Y'all
Much
got a
love, brother.
dope setup over here. Hey, and I do wear an XL now. If you got one, let me know. Slide it over here. I'll promote. I'll buy it. Whatever you need
Yeah,
me
we
to
got
do.
you.
I want to wear that. I want that.
We got one.
So next time I
We
come
got
through,
you.
I'll wear that on stage. You see, I represent where I go. I'm wearing the Zen People shirt right now.
Yes,
so
you are.
Next
I
tour,
seen that.
next tour, I'm wearing that one.
All right, Breeze, go get him a shirt real quick.
All right, we gonna do that shit.
He like, go get it
What you
down.
say, an X large?
XL.
Yeah, we got
Yep,
you on
yep.
that shit. No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking out, y'all.
Hey, Carnage the Executioner on SpacePod. I'm your host, Palien Vasion. We got Breeze on the mix. Let's share behind the camera. And that being said, we out.
Peace.
Yeah,
Okay. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it in the 701. Do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it.